Hello there. So, as you can see in the background, we are continuing with the Sinnodex part of the Pokédex. Now comes the repeat from the last videos to all the graphical stuff here. You will hear this part a few more times, just stick with it or mute it. So, I'll start with the right side. There you can see the current Pokémon for the slot. The middle is pretty self-explanatory, just the Pokédex pages which are being filled. Above is the number for the Pokemon of the Sinnoh section. In front of the slash are the cards I already own, and behind it are those that I'm still missing. Below it is the same game, just united with the cards from the Pokemon from Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. On the left you can see the names of the different generations, of the different regions sorted by generations, not of the different generations sorted by regions. The top are the approximately are the round about 58% of the country region, which we determined in the first video. Next up is the Johto region with round about 37%. The percentage for the Hoenn region is by 34%. Now it would actually be the Sinnoh region's turn, but their percentage is still being determined, so the final percentage will be revealed at the end of the video. There is a question mark by the remaining regions, as we have yet to deal with them. You can mute this part in the future, as I said, because this is just a simple repetition of the past videos. Well, now it's time for a little disclaimer. If you paid close attention to the start of the video, better to say to the Monferno, you could see pretty well that this card is quite damaged. Or you can't see it because the damage of this card is pretty... how should I put it? It's combined with the picture, or with the frame of the picture, and it just looks like those air currencies just splash out of the artwork. But I know this is a damaged card, which I will be replacing as soon as possible. But that's just a side point, not something important. I should still say something about this generation. Personally, I haven't played any of the Gen 4 games yet. That is the same game, but it's the same for any games from Generation 1 till Generation 7. But I plan to play a Gen 4 game soon. Even if I didn't play the games, I still have a rough idea of what this game is about. The general topic of this generation is the origin of the Pokemon universe, and that's a topic that interests me quite a bit. I generally have an interest in the different world origin myths of different faiths or media like manga, manhwa, anime, and so on and so forth. That's why I'm looking forward to playing these games. But I've heard already from many sources that the remakes are anything but good. I have to get my own picture before I can say anything about this. Well, before I start babbling now, I keep my mouth shut and report back to you at the end of the video. And it happened again. For the 4th time, I forgot there are other forms of 2 Pokemon. Of Ramadan and Rotom this time. I still can't get over the point. I forgot Rotom has different forms. And to be specific, I know Burmy has different versions of itself, but there are cards with all 3 different variants of it on one card. And that's the reason, because I counted it as one Pokemon, not as, better to say, as one card, not as 3 as with all the others. Well, I'm hopeful it will get better in the next part. I hope it will be. Well, anyway, out of the 118 Pokemon from this dex, I already own 34, which is roughly 29% of the Sinnodex. My total has, well, tanked again, and it's now sitting at a 42%. Hopefully it will not break the 40% before I finish cataloging this whole dex and start with those unboxings. Oh man. So, I'm done with my part. I wish you have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye.